Christian Bale, Oscar Isaacs, this epic war story. Yes, of course, goes without saying. I wonder how much were you guys aware of this story before you came on board?
I was pretty familiar with this story, being raised with my Armenian friends back in Iran.
Yeah.
Immediately after I finished reading it, and it was written beautifully, so I thought, I have to be a part of this.
Yeah. If I may be so blunt, I was so fascinated to find out that your parents were survivors of this genocide, and it must have been such a tremendous, important project for you personally to take on.
Yes, it really, really was, because I don't think anything of this size has ever been done to tell this story in that time. So it was like fate. When I read the script, I said, I have to be a part of this project.
This movie, it's such a historical tale, but it's also sadly very relevant due to what's happening in the current events around the world. And I wonder, when you were making this film, did what's happening in real life affect any of your choices throughout this movie?
Well, my choice to make it, actually, because I was watching the news and I was very fascinated, appalled by what was going on with the Yazidis at the time, and it was uncannily similar.
You recently screened this movie at the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
What an honor, I assume. What was going through your mind?
I wish my mum had been there. She's she's big a Catholic and a great believer in the Vatican and the Pope, and this particular Pope, so it was just sad that she wasn't there, but it was such an honor.
And I heard that you guys had to do this under the radar, no social media for fear of interference. I wonder what that was like, working on something like that?
I didn't even notice if there was any social media blackout.
Breaking news.
I'm not on it ever anyway, so I've got no clue.
You're on the right side of history.
My entire life is a social media blackout, so I didn't notice that.
Christian Bale, Oscar Isaacs, and you are in the middle of this love triangle. Yeah. Not a bad day at the office, huh?
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen worse, I think. Yeah.
Give us the scoop. What was it like?
I was really, really intimidated when I first learned that I was, doing the part, because in my head I didn't have the profile of a woman who would both be, Christian Bale's and Oscar is like love interest.
Yeah.
For me, it just doesn't make any sense.
Take that, Tinder.
Yes, take that.
Are you excited for this movie to come out and for everyone to see it?
I'm very excited, yes. I can't wait for the public to see the film, and remember that this just didn't take place 110 years ago. It is taking place as we are speaking.
Yes.